Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video on the channel. My name's eutrophyy. Season 3 of Black Ops 6 is going to be launching very soon, and with what Activision has revealed so far, it's going to be a massive update for both Black Ops 6 and Warzone, with new content in multiplayer, battle royale, and zombies. In today's video, we're going to be covering everything we know so far regarding all the new maps coming to Black Ops 6 multiplayer. According to the official blog post, Season 3 launches on April 2nd at 9 AM Pacific time across all platforms. So guys, make sure to go ahead and finish up your battle passes before the Season 2 deadline. Anyway, we got a lot to cover with 5 new maps on the way, 4 completely new ones, and then 1 OG map making a return. So let's jump right into it. Wait, before I forget, if you found this video helpful or you just like the vibe, make sure to go ahead and smack that like button and join the team. Hit that subscribe button. As always, it's much appreciated. Let's get into it. Alright, so first up is Barrage, a map that's going to be released whenever Season 3 first launches, taking us back to Vietnam in 1968. According to the blog, we'll be revisiting 1968 Vietnam as you follow Hudson's clues surrounding one summit watch at the front lines of battle. This is a medium-sized 6v6 map set at an artillery base that is actively under fire. This map features some serious battle damage with blown out sections of the command center and barracks, which, as the description says, creates damage opening new pathways through the map. Alright, so they're warning us to watch for sharpshooters trading shots near the base of the watchtower from an overlook and through the second floor of the command center. I'd say it's safe to assume that these are definitely going to be the power positions for snipers and tactical rifles. What I'm really excited about is the gun pits area with those artillery pieces. The blog mentions you can move quickly down dirt roads to get out of sight or push out to the wings, battling around artillery pieces in the gun pits and the tree crusher facing the hill. From the description, this sounds like it'll have a great mix of long lines of sights for marksman rifles and sniping, plus a little bit of close quarter combat when you push into those blown up, damaged buildings. Definitely getting some classic Black Ops Vietnam map vibes from this one. I'm excited. What do you guys think based on these photos here? Well, seeing that it's under active combat, I think that this is going to be definitely a little bit of a hectic map. I'm excited. It's going to be fast-paced. Next up, we have Nomad. This is set in Afghanistan, 1986, and the blog tells us the Pantheon moles were in Afghanistan too, when Woods fought there in 1986, which is tying this map into the campaign storyline, interestingly enough. This is a smaller map designed for both 6v6 and 2v2 gameplay as part of the Strike map pool. The standout feature here is a central tower with a zip line, and as the description puts it here, a zip line offers fast access up and down from the coveted position, promising frequent skirmishes for control of its views. So it's saying everyone's going to be fighting for this tower. This is going to be the main focal point of the map, I'm assuming, since it is going to be a much smaller sized map. Around the tower, you're fighting what they call the ruins of a fortified settlement commandeered for the ensuing battle, with crumbled archways and walls as you engage enemies in the open. There's also a missile carrier facing a valley with a destroyed convoy on a narrow road. Of course, being a strike map, expect this one to be fast-paced with constant action. I mean, the smaller size and that central tower with that zipline is definitely going to create some pretty intense moments. Next up, we have Firing Range. Let's see. This is the remastered one. I haven't played this in a while. It was in, I believe, Black Ops, and they brought it back for Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4. So while it's not technically new, it's new to us, right? So like I said, this originally appeared in 2010 with Black Ops, and since then it's made return appearances with other remasters in Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4. Alright, so the blog warns players to watch for crossfire down the long center road as operators fight for control of the vantage points in the tower and the upper levels of the shoot house and garage. Veterans know these positions very well. As a nice touch, it even keeps those shooting targets that move back and forth on the tracks between office and several other spots, adding a useful diversion while preparing for the next fight. For those of you who don't like being in the center of all that chaos, you can branch off the dirt road, keeping your guard up against ambush as you pass the storage unit along the way. Firing Range, to me, has always kind of struck that perfect balance of being a 3-lane design and still having interesting power positions, which, I mean, I guess this is why it keeps coming back. Black Ops to Black Ops 3 to Black Ops 4, and now finally back in Black Ops 6. So moving to our mid-season content, we're getting Haven, which according to the blog is set in a KGB safe house in 1991. This sounds like one of the more unique settings. I mean, it's being described as this once opulent compound now sits in a dilapidated state of disrepair, overgrown and cracking apart at the seams. Its current owners, however, are less interested in aesthetics and more interested in the site's former use. This map features a mix of indoor and outdoor areas, as we can see here in these photos, and they say that they are tightly intertwined here, spilling the battle through the estate halls and past the scenic areas of contemplation, like the gardens and Bath. Okay, so this is, I like this. I'm excited for this one. So inside we have what they describe as a crystal chandelier lies smashed on top of a sculpture in the foyer, a ballroom converted to a command center, and a hall housing an armory. This is going to be a fun one. What's interesting is reams of cable connect running generators throughout the facility, suggesting that this is being used for some kind of operation, and it looks like they have something set up here possibly. It's giving me Cold War vibes, I'm not gonna lie, and the indoor-outdoor flow should really create some dynamic gameplay. Well, you'll need to kind of constantly adapt and adjust your strategy based on where you are in the map. I'm excited for this one. The other mid-season map we're going to be seeing is Signal, another strike map for both 6v6 and 2v2. This one is taking us to what the blog calls an ocean rig number station back in 1968, connecting the infamous number station from Black Ops lore if you're interested in that type of stuff. What makes this map really stand out is the underwater route. Just as the description says, you can jump in and swim underneath the structure to either access submarine bay, providing the means to jump out of the water and flank the enemy team. So that's going to create some pretty wild plays. The map features flashing lights and alarm sounds in the control room and flames erupting along the upper wing. So this sounds like a very dynamic environment again. You'll be fighting in a broadcast station in the middle and communications landing up top for some vertical gameplay. Ooh, okay, I'm pretty excited about this one too. I might be more excited about this map out of the whole lineup. That is, I mean, the underwater flanking route, I'm gonna be taking advantage of that. That completely changes how the map plays compared to typical Call of Duty maps. Finally, we're getting what the blog simply describes as a special Nuketown variant joining the map pool for a limited time later this season, called Blazetown. Now, they haven't revealed many details yet, but the name suggests that this might be a 420 themed Nuketown, unless it's just talking about fire. If it's fire themed, that's cool too, but I mean, I don't know, man. As they put it, we can light up the competition in the special variants. Nuketown variants are always a blast, and this one should still bring the same chaotic close quarters combat we all know and love from the map. I'm gonna make sure to jump on this one when it drops, since it'll only be available for a limited time. But, ooh, what do you think? Is it gonna be 420 themed or fire themed? Overall, in my opinion, Season 3 is bringing a pretty solid mix of maps, sizes, and settings. We got 2 medium maps with Barrage and Haven, 2 smaller strike maps with the Nomad and Signal, plus the return of Firing Range, a classic, and then we're also getting that limited time Nuketown variant that I just covered. I'm particularly hyped for Signal with that underwater flanking. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be different. That's something we haven't really seen in Black Ops before. And also the Vietnam setting in the Barrage map is gonna kind of hopefully bring back some of that nostalgia for us longtime Call of Duty fans. I think it's gonna bring back some memories. Which map are you guys most excited to play? Definitely let me know with a comment down below, and let me know. I make sure to respond to every comment I get. Thanks for watching, everyone. I do have a video I'm working on, so make sure to turn on post notifications to stay tuned to get notified when that goes live. And also make sure to go ahead and check the description. I got my TikTok link down in there. You can come play with me on stream whenever I'm live streaming, and you might even end up in a video. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.